Is it time you quit dropshipping? Is dropshipping really as dead as online gurus claim? If you're looking for the real truth, then watch this video. Walter here, and as you know, I've been in e-commerce for a while now. I've tried a lot, messed up a lot, and I've had my fair share of wins too. And honestly, it's having gone through all that trial and error that helps me see where this industry is headed. If we think about what people are saying, on the one side, you've got these crazy success stories, people bragging about thousands of sales. On the other, you've got thousands of folks saying that profits are sinking. So where's the truth? Are we on the verge of witnessing the end of the dropshipping era? Today, we'll talk about what dropshipping and e-commerce might look like 5 to 10 years down the road. Whether your online business will be thriving or whether it'll get left behind. Some of you may not like what you're about to hear, so stick with me if you want to know more. And hey, before we start, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Is e-commerce dying? Here's the way I see it. When people say dropshipping is dead, I always ask, will people stop buying online? Come on, you know the answer. Think about your own life. When was the last time you bought something online? Last week? Yesterday? Maybe while watching this video. We're hooked on convenience. You want a new pair of boots? A beer cooler? A fancy phone accessory? You just click a couple of buttons and it shows up at your door. That habit isn't going anywhere. Dropshipping is just one method in e-commerce. As long as people shop online, dropshipping is going to stick around, and the numbers back it up. The global dropshipping market was about $276 billion in 2023, and it's projected to exceed $1.2 trillion by 2030. That's roughly a 23.4% compound annual growth rate. That's 4x the growth. To give you perspective, think about Walmart. It started with one store in the 1960s. Today, it's everywhere because people will always want convenience and choice. E-commerce is Walmart on steroids. And dropshipping is one way regular guys like you and me can grab a piece of that pie. So no, e-commerce isn't dying. Dropshipping isn't dying, but it is evolving. And if you keep treating it like a scratch-off lottery ticket, you'll be one of the people yelling, "It's dead!" Growing competition. The reason so many people declare that dropshipping is dead is that it's no longer easy money. Back in the day, you could register a Shopify store, copy some products, run a few Facebook ads, and maybe get lucky. Was it smart business? Nah, but sometimes it worked. And now, that era is gone. The market is crowded, ad costs are higher, tariffs and shipping delays are a headache. Customers expect faster delivery and better service, and if you're still using a supplier that takes 6 weeks to ship from overseas, you're toast. Let me share a story with you. There's this one gadget I sold early on in my dropshipping career. I was so sure that it would be a hit. Orders would come in fast. I would always be pumped, but my supplier kept dragging their feet. Packages often took over a month to arrive, which would get customers furious. My inbox was a war zone filled with complaints, refunds, and chargebacks. My profits vanished, and the reputation of my store tanked. That's when I learned cheap suppliers can cost you everything. I also tried chasing TikTok trends. One week it was LED masks, the next it was phone cases, then fidget spinners. I spent more time rebuilding stores than actually running them. By the time I had ads running, 200 other sellers were already undercutting me. I was burning cash, stressed out, and I almost quit. But the reality is that competition isn't killing dropshipping, it's forcing us to get better. The lazy copycats, they quit. The serious sellers, they adapt. They streamline operations, automate routine tasks, test carefully, and build real brands. Think of it like baseball. If you're playing ball for your high school, you can get by swinging wildly and maybe it'll work out fine. But in university, the minors, the majors, you need skill, patience, and strategy. Dropshipping is in the majors now. And if you want to hear me break this down even deeper, check out this video in which I show you why most people don't succeed and what to do to succeed. A revolution in tools. Now let's take a look into the future. This is where things get really exciting. Technology is moving at a crazy pace, and e-commerce is going to feel the impact. You've probably seen those new AR glasses that Meta showed off, right? Right now, they look futuristic, kind of like a gadget for tech geeks. But give it a few years, and they'll be as common as smartphones are now. Remember when smartphones first hit the market? I'll give you a few quotes. "I'm not gonna waste my money on this bullshit. Nice gimmick, but why would anyone need such a thing?" Everybody brushed them off as a novelty, but smartphones changed how we live. And these new AR gadgets also have the chance to change our way of life. And more importantly, the way we shop. Here's what that could look like. Forget scrolling through flat pictures on the screen. You'll be able to try on clothes in your living room, see how a new sofa looks against your walls, or even hold a virtual model of a product in your hand before buying it. AR and VR aren't just for gamers anymore. They're already seeping into the world of shopping. Banners and pop-ups are going to look ancient. Advertising is going to get way more contextual and personal. With AR, ads will be part of your surroundings. You could walk past a blank wall and your glasses will show you a store sign. Or maybe you're working in your garden and an ad pops up with a deal on a new set of flower pots. Ads won't just be on screens. They'll be woven into what you see every day. Today, if you want something, you type it into a search bar or maybe snap a photo with your phone. In the future, it'll be way simpler. You might look at an object and ask, "Where can I buy this?" Your AR assistant will instantly show you stores, prices, delivery times, maybe even reviews right in front of your eyes. No typing, no scrolling, no digging through 10 pages of results, just instant answers. Here's something that's going to be huge. Customers will be able to drop virtual products into their real-world space and see how they fit. Want to buy a kitchen set? Place it right into your actual kitchen and walk around it. That means fewer bad purchases, fewer returns, and way more confidence before people hit buy. Sounds like science fiction, yeah? So did buying groceries online 15 years ago. For us dropshippers, it means one thing: adapt or get left behind. Sellers who use AR and VR to make shopping more interactive will stand out. The ones who don't will look like dinosaurs. That's the future, and the sooner we prepare for it, the better. New technologies are changing the rules of dropshipping every year, and if you've seen my previous videos, you know I'm always testing new platforms and services just to stay afloat. I wasted plenty of time and money doing things the hard way. So these days, I lean on tools that do the boring work for me. Stuff like finding trending products, launching ads, even setting up stores and registering domains. Delegating the boring stuff allows me to focus on strategy instead of pulling my hair out over the small stuff. If you're curious, check the links in the description. I've listed the tools I personally use to keep my store running smoothly. Let's move on to another big force changing dropshipping: AI. AI and machine learning are about to supercharge everything we do in e-commerce. Hyper-personalization. Right now, sites like Amazon or eBay recommend products based on what you've clicked. Pretty basic. In the future, those recommendations will feel almost spooky. Imagine you're shopping for a fishing rod, and AI doesn't just suggest a random reel. It shows you the perfect match for the rod, the right type of line, and even the best lures based on the lakes near your zip code. It could even check the weather forecast and recommend gear for that exact weekend. That's not just personalization. That's like having a sales assistant who knows you better than you know yourself. And it massively increases the chances of extra sales. AI assistants. Today, chatbots handle simple stuff like, "Where's my order?" or "What's your return policy?" Tomorrow, they'll be full-on voice or video assistants. Picture this. You say, "I'm going camping this weekend. I need camping gear. Here's my budget." And the AI responds, "Got it. Here are 3 tents in your budget, a cooler that can be delivered by Thursday, and lanterns that are on sale right now." And all this in a matter of seconds. That's a service no human team could match. Smarter listings. Anyone who runs a store knows the pain of writing product descriptions and trying to make listings look professional. I've spent hours staring at a blank page while trying to describe a product without sounding like a robot. By the end, I end up hating that item. AI fixes that. You upload a product photo and it generates a polished title, description, SEO keywords, and even promo images or videos. What used to eat up hours will take seconds. Time saved, stress avoided. And let's be real, AI won't replace us. It's not here to take your business away, but it is going to act like an employee who works 24/7, never complains, never takes a sick day, and costs virtually nothing. The winners will be the sellers who learn to work with AI and not fight it. Other important trends. Okay, let's step back from the future for a second and talk about what's already happening in e-commerce right now. These trends are shaping the game as we speak, and they're only going to get stronger. Consumer behavior. Customers don't just want a product anymore. They want to feel special. They want items that fit their taste, their lifestyle, even their values. Personalization, customization, sustainability, and ethical sourcing aren't just buzzwords. They're the shape of things to come. They're exactly what the future is going to be all about. And yes, people are willing to pay more for products that fit that bill. That means if you can show your store cares about more than just pushing boxes, you'll win loyalty. Social media. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, those aren't just platforms, those are digital shopping malls. And this trend is only growing. Shoppers trust creators and user-generated content way more than polished ads. Direct interaction, collabs, behind-the-scenes content, this is where the action is. YouTube even rolled out a collaboration feature that lets creators team up on videos. That's proof that social selling isn't slowing down, it's only ramping up. Globalization and logistics. Now, tariffs and shipping costs can be a real headache, and they can quickly eat into your margins. But the world isn't getting smaller, it's still connected, it's just that the connections sometimes change. Smart dropshippers are already looking for suppliers in Vietnam, India, Mexico, and even local US options to keep delivery times short and costs predictable. Add new tracking tools such as GPS, RFID, and even blockchain for transparency, and customers will be able to track their package every step of the way. Sellers who offer that kind of visibility will build serious trust. Here's a story. A while back, I switched one of my stores to a US-based supplier. My costs went up a bit, but shipping times dropped from 3 weeks to 3 days. And guess what? Refund requests went down, repeat customers went up, and overall profits improved. Sometimes paying more upfront makes you more money in the long run. So, is dropshipping dying? Not even close. It's not dying, it's evolving. It's tougher, yeah. More competitive, sure. But also full of opportunities for those who are willing to adapt. The lazy copy, paste, and pray model is done. But if you're ready to learn, to embrace new tools, to focus on customers, and to build a brand, you'll thrive. I went from sorting boxes at FedEx to running multiple profitable businesses. If I can do it, you can too. Don't let the noise scare you off. So tell me, what do you think about the future of dropshipping? Which of these changes excite you and which ones worry you? Drop a comment below. This was Walter, your buddy in e-commerce, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. See you in the next one. Peace.